The couple was reborn on the day they registered their marriage, but unlike their previous life, they chose different paths. The woman still chose her first love, the one she had always thought about. 30 years passed in the blink of an eye. The woman became a small celebrity in the entertainment industry. She attended a class reunion, arm in arm with her first love, a perfect match. But on this day, she unexpectedly ran into her ex-husband, whom she hadn't seen for 30 years. Seeing his simple attire, and hearing the words of her classmates, she naturally assumed the man wasn't doing well. The woman secretly rejoiced inside. But the man, disregarding the strange looks from others, walked up to the table and began eating snacks. The woman saw this and deliberately squeezed in next to him, mocking him, saying that in their past life, he was just a useless man who could only do housework, and now he hadn't changed at all. No wonder after 30 years, he still hadn't accomplished anything. Meanwhile, a scheming man took the opportunity to flaunt his wealth, and generously offered to introduce the man to a job after the reunion. The man smiled and said he didn't need it. Just then, a waiter accidentally knocked over a cup. The man hurriedly squatted down to help clean it up. Seeing his skilled movements, the woman became even more certain of her assumption that he had achieved nothing, so she took a card out of her bag, and offered him money to buy decent clothes, mocking him for being untidy and only able to do housework in their past life. The man coldly sneered, looking at his ex-wife, the woman who once loved him for a lifetime, and felt an overwhelming sense of sadness. In their past life, he had given up his dream of running a medical laboratory to accompany her into the entertainment industry, but because of her low emotional intelligence and poor acting skills, she offended investors and was completely blacklisted. The woman started drinking heavily and staying out late. Worried about her, he quit his job to stay by her side and take care of her, but despite all his sacrifices, she constantly complained about him being useless. Their once loving marriage turned into a bitter one, but for the sake of family harmony, he quietly endured it, until one day, his wife drunkenly confessed that she had always had feelings for her first love, and regretted marrying him. She felt he had held her back, even shouting in her breakdown, that if there was a next life, she would choose to run away with her first love. The man never imagined that all his efforts would lead to such an ending. Heartbroken, he proposed a divorce, but on the day of their divorce, they died in a fire caused by their son. It seemed that fate wanted to give the man another chance. When they opened their eyes, they found themselves back on the day of their marriage registration. In this life, the man didn't give up on himself. He threw himself into medical research, founded a renowned laboratory, and developed a miracle drug for cancer, becoming a leader in the industry. He also built a happy family with a famous actress. However, when he attended the reunion, wearing simple everyday clothes, he was ridiculed by his classmates. Seeing that the man didn't react, the ex-wife, still high and mighty, offered that if the man didn't want money, her husband could arrange a position for him. After all, they had raised a child together in the past life. Seeing his ex-wife's smug look, this time, the man didn't tolerate it. He sarcastically said that she used her memories of the past life to avoid risks, and gain fame and wealth. He reminded her that today was the anniversary of the day they died in the fire, and if she lost her ability to predict the future, whether she could keep her title as Best Actress was still uncertain. Just as the ex-wife was about to explode in anger, she received news that the Best Actress would be visiting